Hey, I've just been out for about a few hours and had to get my injection done. So I had my injection because they were after me a little bit from this morning. So because it was due on Friday and but they close at 2 o'clock. They say, but on the notice board it tells it closes at 4:30, and it tells that it closes at 2 o'clock on Friday. So I went there at 4 o'clock and it was closed. So I asked the reception what to do, and she said just wait till Monday. So I wait till Monday now, and and today's Monday. I had to put some money in the bank, got some shopping done, so it's back to becoming a pregnant woman again and having a baby. It's like losing your load all the way to the month. By the end of the month, you actually get rid of the load in your stomach because you're carrying so much excess waste, and some people don't even get that chance to do that, because they're on so much medication. They don't get a chance to come off the medication and then come back on it, and such and so forth. But you can ask my wife, it's not a good thing what they're doing because it's haphazard. It doesn't take into consideration all contingencies involved in taking medication because it's a fixed result. Just like wearing bear goggles at the age of 3 and then told you need to wear glasses, and that it's only for a short while. And then the person becomes dependent upon them, and then he can't withdraw from them, and nor does he like wearing them because it means he can't do all the things that other people are doing. So it causes suffering and hatred. Well, it doesn't. Some people just think it serves the money, I do it to others, so it happened to me, so what's the big deal? That's what most people think, but some people think I do unto others as you would like done unto yourself, and love thy neighbour as yourself, and all these teachings, and which you get forgotten. And all I want to show you now is I made the track here, and I tried to change it a little bit. So if we move it this way a little bit, here we go. Where are we? We're here. I'll put it here. There we go. This is Beatmaker, and we're just on the last autosave. Best off if I put that there. I'll put it down a bit and move this across here like this. Yeah, like that. And that. This Beatmaker, and I'll just show you how it works. This is it's a different sort of setup. The way it presents itself on iPad, because it's a bigger screen. This button here is a sequencer, so this is all the sequence. And you got on this side record buttons, the red ones, mute buttons. Okay. It's just like a sequencer, and if you accustomed to sequences from computer software like Reason and such things like that, you'd be familiar with it. At the present moment, what I'm trying to figure out is how to keep one of the tracks playing while the others are looping. I know they can do that. I read it in the new sort of list of things that the new update can do. As you can see, it goes up to 8 bars there, and you've got a loop button up here and a play button. If I play it, sorry, my speaker's switched off. I'll switch that off again. Let's start that again. And if you press loop, you go up to 8 bars, which is this orange line here. And you go back to the start again. And you can move this around, like you can say, play it from here. And when you press loop button, when you get to that point, I don't know how that plays on the video, but it doesn't sound too. It sounds a bit chaotic, and it's not. And as you can see, you can record as long as pieces as you like, and as short as pieces as you like. What I've got here, and you can select little pieces. That's a bar there of a drum keyboard, and here, if you press that, that's just one long stream of playing of a piano. Now, if I mute the iPad track that I had on, and you'll just hear the piano. This is a piano and just play on its own. It might sound a bit cheesy to some people, but and then you can so you can play around with all the different construction styles until you got the sound that you're happy with, and sometimes what I do, I don't oversaturate myself with what I'm doing on my tracks, because for me it isn't about making a hit or anything. It's just about doing something original more than anything else, and saying, well, does it really have to be, you know, like timed and constructed on you got one of those metronomes here, look. So if you press the metronome, that's the drums playing. That's just a metronome playing on its own. And well, I'll show you a little bit more. Here's the instruments on the bottom part. If you press this key again, this home button here on the top takes you to a different screen, and you got a volume and pan. This is a main bus, and you can change the effects on the main bus. So if I change the main bus and I did overdrive, and watch this, watch how loud it gets now. Well, it's not very clear, and it's totally, well, let's carry on. That's just the drums playing. Now if we go back to the sequencer and added the drums and the piano and the MP3 track that I've got, not MP3 but the track, it's called Natural versus Impeccable, and play them all in one go, and this is what it sounds like with an overdrive. But you can control the overdrive as well. So if you start it again and then go back to the overdrive and just put it at 0% at the start, then leave it somewhere in the middle and press record button. So now it gives you 4 seconds and it starts playing. It's not playing anything. Why is it not playing anything? No, it's because am I running main? Is this main? It is main. It's main, so let's start again. It's not playing anything for some reason. Wait, I think it's a mute or something. No, it's not muted. Something's happened, I don't know. It's playing it, but it sounds a bit random and chaotic at the moment, and I need to work on it. And but it's just a hit and miss, really. So, and some people have perfected their style of making tracks to such a level that they don't have any room for originality, because they know what they're doing, and they know how to make the tracks and what professional sounding tracks sound like. You know, like they sound loud, forward, and they sound like fat. Like if you look at my waveforms, they're all tiny. You know, apart from the recording of the acoustic track, that was a bit you know, a bit loud. But I don't know why it's not playing it. Was it muted or something? Why is it not playing it? I think let's delete this overdrive, because I think it's causing an interference. There we go. That's why it's not playing, because it was on 0%. So here we go. Let's start again. Press record, and give you 4 seconds, and then start playing. This is how it sounds like. And you can treat these. So it's recorded a bit of that. Now if you watch it from the start, it'll show you these start moving. Keegan is moving all of a sudden, because he recorded onto the track. And if you go into the sequencer, it shows you that he recorded something on there. Again, I think overdrive is pretty good. You know, a good tool to have, good effects to have, because you can master your tracks to make them louder, but getting it right, getting the sound just right, is quite difficult. I usually leave the sound quality as standard. I don't mess around with the effects, equalizers or anything. I try not to anyway, but I don't know. On first time you listen to something, you think, well, you can pick out certain things that you don't like about it, but you just get used to it when you hear it again and again. And if you hear it again and again, then you just think, yeah, it's alright. Or you think it's just rubbish, and or you just don't like it because it doesn't fit your standard or style of music. And well, if you delete the overdrive and put something else, let's try filter. No, let's try autopan. No, compressor. Let's try compressor. They don't do much. It does very little. Let's open compressor again and record. See, it's difficult for me because I've never known how to use these hardwares that have been made into little effects on an iPad machine. It's not that good. Let's just play it anyway. It's 40 minutes now, and that's all we got. I didn't play the track, but it was done. Some of it was done. It was okay. It was not that good. That I didn't think so. Anyway, that was my little tutorial on Beatmaker 2.